Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, this cool miss right here, and basically what this is a wall charger, and this one actually provides you guys two of the USB outputs on here, on top of the 6 AC outlets here. You can see the one that we got right here is from this brand right here. And the cool thing about this one is the fact that it has a built-in light onto the actual product. So you kind of use it as a night light, which is pretty awesome. And I'll show you guys how to use it in a second. But first thing first, I'm actually open the product to show you guys what is actually included inside first. Alright, so you guys first open up. This is basically what it looks like inside. Let's take it out. Alright, so this is basically what it looks like inside. So they provide you guys a little user manual to teach you guys how to set a product and how to use it. But right here is basically what the product looks like. So you can see they have two outlets right here, two outlets right here, two outlets right here, and two USB outputs right here. And you see in the back part right here, they have a screw option. So if you guys want to use that, you definitely can, but it's not required. If you guys can see, this is basically what the back part looks like. So there is a screw, and then right here is a plug outlet. In terms of the plug outlet in the back, it is grounded. So you definitely want to plug that into your wall. And see on top, I'm assuming this is the button you guys want to press to activate the light option. And then right here, the little indicator light to show you guys when it's on or off, with the logo right there. And also for the USB right here, it is a 2.4A charge speed. So you can definitely get a pretty fast charge speed on here. But basically on the side of the product right here, you can see that is basically where the light is. So once you guys plug it in and activate the light, you can definitely see the light on here. And if you guys notice the way how to design the product is spaced out, so that way you guys get room to actually plug in the outlets and you don't have to worry about it all clamped up together. And obviously for this product, it definitely has like the over voltage protection, the overcharge protection, and the list goes on. So you definitely get a fast charging speed on the product, but also save charge as well. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Let me actually plug this in and test it out to show you guys how it works and when it actually works. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so once you plug it into the wall switch, you guys can see that this is basically what it actually looks like. It blends so well in the wall. And like I mentioned, for this product, it has a night light. So if you just press on the top button right here, it turns on the light. So that is light number 1, light number 2, and light number 3. And it turns off. And when you guys turn on the light, it basically is a night light, so it has a sensor in the bottom. You can see it turns off by itself, because right now it's kind of bright out, so that's why the light turns off by itself. But basically when the room gets darker at like nighttime, it'll turn off by itself. So I'm actually turn off the light to show you guys what I mean. But basically when the light is on or when it's super bright, it'll turn off. So if I turn back on the light, you guys can see that turns off. But when we turn off the light, it turns back on. So you can definitely see the night light option definitely does work. And it's really cool how to give you guys a different light option on here. So this is the brightness level 1, brightness level 2, and brightness level 3. So obviously brightness level 3 is the lowest light you can see right here. And then brightness level 2 is like probably 50%. And brightness level 1 is the brightest. But definitely really cool how to give you guys the option to use as a night light as well. But I'm actually turn back on the light and test out the plug outlets on here. Alright, so for the first switch that we have it plugged into our floor lamp right here. If we pull the switch right here, you guys can see that does work. Let's test out some of the other plug outlet here as well. Alright, so for the other plug outlet right here, we'll test out using our portable charger right here. So I plug it in. You can definitely see that it is charging right there. And if we unplug it and plug in the other one, alright, so you see that that is working as well. So if I want to plug it in these two outlets or the other ones, I definitely can. And like I mentioned earlier, the way how to design each one of these plug outlets right here, it definitely is spaced out. So that way you guys have room to plug in the bigger chargers. So you can definitely see the AC outlet definitely does work. I don't have too many cables right now to just plug in, so I can't test out all of them. But let's test out the two USB options as well. Alright, let's plug in the first one right here. And this one is a USB-C cable. So for this one, I'm plugging into my power bank that we have right here. If you guys can see, it is charging, so it definitely does work. Now let's test out the other one as well. So I plug this in. Alright, so you can see that definitely does work as well, but it's not charging anything right now because it's already full. But you can definitely use both of these USB outlets right here, or if you guys want to use the AC plug outlets, you can definitely do that as well. So this is basically what the product looks like once you guys fully assemble it. You can definitely see all these outlets definitely does work. But like I mentioned, I don't have enough of these plug outlets right now, so I can't really show you guys a full-on test to test out all 6 of them. But you can definitely use all 6 of these at the same time and the 2 USB at the same time as well. And you definitely have a night light option here as well, which is super awesome. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw a quick test of the product and definitely see it actually does work and works quite well. Super easy to install and super easy to use. Literally all you need to do is just plug this into your wall outlet, and if you guys have like the screw option, you can definitely put that on as well, but that is not required. But you can see from the test of the product, everything works really well, from the plug outlets to the USB outlet and also the built-in light as well. So I actually really like that option a lot, so that way it actually works both as a charger and also a night light. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to come unboxing and testing the product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one or need one of these, especially if you guys need a lot more of the AC plug outlets that has like the USB option as well. And if you guys also need like a night light option, then this is actually really worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have just one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.